Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for loving us. And thank you for this incredible team and this incredible company. Thank you so much for the amazing, amazing group of women that are on this call. Thank you for the incredible incentives that we have this month. Thank you for our products and our comp plan. And I pray that you would just help me to be clear, that you would help this to be a motivating, inspiring, informational call. And then you would help us to go about this month and just really dive in. In your name I pray. Amen. Okay, so hello again. I'm so glad that you're on. For those of you that may be watching the replay later or maybe don't know me, my name is Brooke, and Brooke McElrath. I live in Pensacola, and I love Plexus. I love our team. I love these products. I love this comp plan, and I am so excited about October. So excited about October. If you have not gotten a chance yet to take a look at the calendar that has been posted on both Diamond Bound Best Life Wellness and our influencers sharing to silver page that you guys are all on because you're on this Zoom, check that out, because I am telling you, Dustin knows, I get so excited about a calendar. I get so excited about all of the events, and I am more excited about the October calendar than I have been about any team calendar in a very long time. Put on top of that the fact that we woke up to some incredible announcements this morning from Plexus that I'm going to get to share with you today. This month is set to be amazing. And one of my friends, Patience, who's on here tonight, she's a gold ambassador. She actually said, and I can't remember what it was now. She said something like, "Get on or miss the boat." Is that what you said? Do you remember? I loved what you said, but now I can't remember. Do you remember what you said?
I just said be there or be square.
That's what it was. Be there or be square. And basically, that's how I feel about this month, because what is going to happen this month is so many of us are going to take advantage of this awesomeness. And so at the end of this month, you're either going to be saying, "I am so glad that I did," or "Man, I wish I would have." And I want you to be so glad that you did. Okay, so let's jump in. This call is a call for people that are sharing Plexus. So you got the link to this. You're on here because you have either a desire to go silver for the first time. Yay, Jennifer. Yay, Janelle. Yay, everybody else who's watching the replay. Or you want to go silver every single month, which is a goal that I've had ever since I've been with this company, or you are just loving sharing Plexus. So that's what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about what is silver, and then how does that apply to this month, and how does that apply to everyone who's already silver. So I'm really excited because with Plexus, they really have taken the time to make our referral program thebomb.com. Maybe you don't know that. Maybe you've never been with another company. Maybe you haven't researched them. You haven't heard much about them. But my husband, the only guy on the call tonight, shout out for him, he is a researcher. And so he has researched probably like 50 different companies. And because of doing this for years now, I've talked to a lot of people that have been with other companies and come over here or looked at other companies. And without fail, I can confidently tell you that every single time when we take a look at what their referral program or compensation plan is compared to ours, Plexus is by far, hands down, the simplest, the best, the most generous. And I often say that they pay us 11 plus ways, because there's 11 in stone. They won't take them away. Like, these are just the ways we're paid, but they are literally always, I can barely remember a time when they don't have some kind of extra way for us to make money. This month, there's like 3 bonus ways. So it's like a 15-point pay structure, and it's incredible. Serena's shaking her head because she messaged me like, "I want these extra ways. They're good, and we can't wait to talk about them." So first, let's talk about what even is silver. It's a color. Silver is exciting. If you love silver, that's great. But with Plexus, silver is going to be your best friend, because silver is the very first rank or the very first promotion with Plexus. Now, what is all that? Some of these are terms you may never have heard. This is all you need to know. You are a wholesale user with Plexus. You joined for the best price. So now you don't have to. There's never pressure, but you have decided that you want to take advantage of the referral program. And maybe you want to do that because you love people and they need these products. Maybe you want to do that because you love these products and you need them paid for. Maybe you want to do that because of any combination thereof. You've seen Anna quit her job. You've seen patients be able to go on an anniversary trip with her husband, or Kimberly say, hey, I just went gold. You've seen, Serene go to Arizona with Plexus. You've seen all these things and maybe you think, I want that. Or maybe you have no idea what you're doing and your sponsor said, watch this video, trust me, you want in. We're glad you're here. And so silver, put simply, is just me plus 3. Now, for those of you that are new to Zoom, there's a chat option that goes away at the end of the Zoom. And if you click chat, you can type and only the people that are on the call here will see it. Well, I want to do a special giveaway for those of you that are on Zoom. So go ahead and comment in the chat box, me plus 3. And if you're watching the recording later on our page, will you comment me plus 3 in the comments of this post? That is simply what silver is, me plus 3. Anna, it's telling you that I'm commenting it because you're signed into mine, but that's all good. So me plus 3, that's it. So it's literally you taking your products and loving them and then helping 3 people do the same. It can be your mom, your sister, your brother, your husband, your best friend, your coworker, your preacher, your pastor's wife, and your neighbor, your sister, your cousin, etc. We all know 3 people, right? And that's what we're going to focus on first this month. And the beautiful thing about this is some people will say, well, hey, I don't even have my products yet, so I don't know if I can start sharing because I don't know how these products work. That is a very common thing. So if you're watching this, most of the faces I'm seeing, besides a couple of the new ones, you already know you love the products. But some people may be watching later and they may be feeling that, and that's totally valid. But this is what I want to encourage you. Last night, I had somebody whose products have not even come in the mail yet welcome 2 people. So she is now 2/3 to silver. And she did that not by selling products. She did that by simply saying, hey, this is what I'm trying. Who wants to see what it's all about? I would encourage you to think of it like if Serene called me up and said, hey, there's a new restaurant in my town. You want to go? And I go with her. Y'all, the restaurant could stink and we could hate the food and never go back. I'm not blaming Serene because she just invited me along for the ride. Or it can be our new favorite. That's like, Anna calling me and saying, there's this new Disney movie that my daughter wants to see. Can we go watch it together? Well, if the movie's great, it's not like Anna validated it. If the movie's not great, it's not like Anna validated it. She just asked me to go and we went together. Or a doctor who prescribes medication. I promise you that doctor has not tried every single medicine that he prescribes personally. The doctor who doesn't have diabetes does not need to take the diabetes medicine, but he can confidently recommend that based on the science. And so all we want you to do is tell your friends and family, hey, this is what I'm trying. This is what I'm excited about. Do you want to try this with me? Let me introduce you to a girl who told me about this and let her tell you her story. That's all my friend did yesterday. She had me tell my story and 2 of her friends said, yes, I'm in. So that's what we're talking about here when we're talking about finding 3 accountability partners. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail about how to do that tonight because we have a lot planned for the rest of this month. And right now, I would encourage you all to pull out your phone or your calendar and go ahead and mark down this Sunday. Let me check the date just to be sure. It is on our calendar, but just to be sure, it is Sunday, October 6th. And the time is going to be noon to 2 p.m. Pacific, 1 to 3 p.m. Mountain, 2 to 4 p.m. Central, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern. We are doing what we call silver in a day. Go ahead and comment that in the chat box here as well, or the comments if you're watching the replay, silver in a day. That's going to be where we dive into, hey, this is how you get there. This is the message that you can send. This is what you can post. This is how you can find the resources. This is how you start a group chat. Hey, what did your friend say? Let's help you write back. That's what that is. And after you hear this month's incentive, you are definitely going to want to go to silver in a day. But today, first, I want to talk to you about what the incentive means this month, what that could mean for you, and then let's kick it off. So the incentive with Plexus actually has nothing to do with silver. Contrary to what I just said, believe it or not. But if you are going for silver, it's going to just pack an added punch to the incentive. So let's dive in. They're calling it skip the mall, deck the halls. And you might be one of those people who walks into Hobby Lobby and is like, why is it October 1st and I already see Christmas trees? I get it. I want you to love and enjoy fall. I'm a theme girl. I love every theme and I live it up. You can probably tell that from the calendar, where this month we're doing like boo and spooky and fun. And next month we'll do all the pumpkins, but Christmas is coming. Believe it or not, Christmas is coming in less than 90 days, because as of tomorrow morning, there's 90 days left of 2019, and it is going to fly by. And I'm here to tell you from personal experience, and if I unmuted you guys, everybody here would have a similar story, that life is busy. Life is busy. All of us, life is busy. And so if we are not 100% intentional, you are going to get to December 31st of 2019, looking into 2020, and you are going to say, where did the last 90 days go? Or you're going to say, you know what? I think there's something to this pink drink. I think there's something to this diamond-bound, crazy tribe of people who love each other and want me to tell other people about it. And if you make that decision today to plug in with us, then in 90 days, you will be seeing the fruit of that labor, and you will be, again, so glad that you did. So today it starts, because the paychecks that we start earning in October, that we earn in November, that could pay for Christmas. So this month could be the deciding factor of whether you're able to get your husband that nice gift he's always wanted. Whether he says you can buy yourself that nice gift you've had your eye on. Whether you can literally have your kids wake up and see all the things they've wanted under the tree. Maybe whether you have the ability to give Christmas to somebody at your church that's less fortunate. Whether you can do all of these choices. Maybe take a trip for Christmas. Whatever the case is, this can be the deciding factor for that. So let's talk about the skip the mall, deck the hall promotion. Essentially, the goal is to share Plexus, right? Sharing health and happiness. That's what this group is all about. Remember, we'll give you the details of how, but I want to show you some numbers and have you dream. So the first group of people that I'm going to talk to are the people who have not gone silver yet. Some of you on the call, you haven't gone silver yet. That's awesome. Some of you already have, and we're going to talk about how you can re-rank and how this can still apply to you, but the numbers I break down are going to be for new people, okay? So if you are brand new and you let us help you share Plexus with someone, the first person that joins you this month, you're going to make $25 to $45. The range has to do with what products they pick, and your sponsor is going to be helping you recommend that. So they will help you decide which pack do they need, all of that. You don't have to worry about any of that. I love it. We're here for you. So if you welcome one person, you make $25 to $45. If you welcome two people, you make $50 to $90. Here's where it gets exciting. Here is where it gets exciting. If you welcome three people this month, then you will make $325 to $575 this month if you have never gone silver. The first amount is if you just add three people with the smallest, cheapest welcome pack, and you go silver for the first time with the added bonus. And the larger number is if you get those three people with a big product pack in the first 2 weeks. So $325 to $575. I want you to think right now about either how many people you could pay for Christmas for, what trip you would take, what bill would that cover? It's about $400 in between there. So what bill would $400 cover for you this month? How many months of Plexus could that cover? That's like your next 2 to 3 to 4 months of these products. They would be covered through January or February just for getting those three people. That's incredible. But let's talk about how it can triple. If you welcome 6, because you guys, these numbers might seem scary to you and you might think, I don't know if I can even get 1. How can I get 3? How can I get more than that? But I'm here to tell you that I promise you, if you trust the process, you trust our tribe, you trust your sponsor, and you plug in, you can do this. Again, a girl who has never taken the products trusted me and did an event, and last night we welcomed 2. Her first day trying, she had 2 people come to silver in a day, decide to do this, plug in and trust the process, and you totally can. I've welcomed up to 18 in a month before, and that was like 3 years in after I had already tapped out all my friends and family. So I promise you can do this. So if you welcome 6 people, the very minimum that you can make if you're going silver for the first time is $750. $750 on up to almost double that. If you welcome 9, it's $975. And if you welcomed 12 to go silver for the first time, it's $1,400 to like $2,000. That is absolutely insane. Insane. Now let me break it down a different way. If you're thinking, well, I can't do 9 or I can't do 12, my first thing would be take that out of I can't do, because I promise you, none of us came into this being like, I'm going to be diamond tomorrow. No, we all thought, I don't know if I can. But do you know how if I unmuted this and I said, hey, Kim, how'd you go silver? She'd be like, I did what you said. For real. If I said, Anna, how'd you go silver? She'd be like, I just trusted you and I did what you said. For real. If you ask Patience, how'd you go silver? I just listened to my sponsor and I did what Anna said. So I promise you that if you trust this, you are going to see that it does work. This works. People need what we have. But let's spin it a little bit different of a way. For a new person who joins, so this could be somebody who joins you today. This could be somebody that you know needs money and you're going to go talk to about Plexus. If someone jumps in and they welcome 6, so not even that big number, just 6 people with the bigger welcome pack, which are the better deal, and they're on sale this month. We'll talk about that in a second. And they do that within their first month. So they do that within their first month. They are going to make $940 to $1,040. So they are making about $1,000 on 6 people. $1,000 on 6 people. Who in the world do you know that needs $1,000? There is a statistic that the average marriage could be saved with just $500 extra a month. That most people could have more sleep, less anxiety, happier lives with an extra $500 a month. I remember when I started and I made my first check and it was a little bit over $500. And I remember thinking, this is going to change our life. This is going to change our life. So these amounts, they are not small and they could change your life and the lives of the people on your team. Okay, so what if you already went silver? What if you already went silver? This is kind of how you could break it down and figure out what you could make this month. Basically, for every ambassador that you add, you make $25 to $50, $25 to $40, $25 to $50, depending on the pay point, but you make about that much for every one person. So for every person that you add with a $99 welcome pack, you can count on $25. With every ambassador you add with a $199 welcome pack, it's like $40 to $50, depending on the pay point. So you can count on that much. But for every 3 that you add, even if you're already silver, Plexus is giving you an extra $150 bonus. An extra $150 bonus, which means if you welcome 3, that's $25 to $50 plus $25 to $50 plus $25 to $50, and then an extra $150 bonus. And then get this, for every 6 that you add, not only would you get the $25 to $50 per person, you would get the $150 for the first 3, you'd get another $150 for the second 3, but because you did 6, you also get another $200 bonus. So if you added 6, you would make $25 to $50 on each person, plus $150 bonus for the first 3, $150 bonus for the second 3, and $200 bonus because you did it twice. Do it again. If you added 9, it's the $25 to $50 per person, $150 bonus, $150 bonus, $200 bonus because you did it twice, another $150 bonus. Just the same, that's how I got the numbers for 12. If you did 12, it's $25 to $50 per person, $150 for the first 3, $150 for the second 3, $600 for the first 6, $150 for the third 3, $150 for the fourth 3, $200 for the last 6. So that's how it can really add up and go insane. And then if you have been around for a while, I look at some of your faces, you already went silver, but then maybe you had to take a step away from this opportunity because it's about seasons and we get it. And maybe you are no longer silver. If you decide, hey, I'm going silver again, like I am doing this again, I am what we call re-ranking to silver. That might mean you only need one more, might mean two more, might mean you want to go ahead and add three more to get the $150 bonus. You and your sponsor, or you and your team who are re-ranking, get a $50 bonus for every single person that re-ranks to silver. So if you have lost your silver, you never lose your rank with our company. That's incredible. But just in points, which we can explain to you. If you're new, that's crazy and you don't even need to know about it. But if you're somebody who used to be silver and you're not anymore, you know what I'm talking about. If you will re-rank silver, you get a $50 bonus on top of all the other stuff, and your sponsor gets a $50 bonus. If you re-rank gold, it's another $125 bonus, and your sponsor gets a $125 bonus. So all of that is incredible. I want you to comment potential in the comments. I want you to comment potential, because I hope you are seeing the potential of this. And then last but not least, I want to tell you that I am so proud of Plexus for thinking of everything, because this month, not only did they think of the people who've been around a while, that's us, we can get this for either re-ranking ourselves or helping our team. Not only did they think of the new people like massively, that makes me like giddy inside, the potential of the new people. I get to message my new ambassadors and tell them, hey, would you rather make $400 to $600 in your first 2 weeks, or do you want to go all in and make about $1,000? Like, that's insane. We can literally give them that kind of potential. I love it. So we could do that, but they've also thought of your potentials. They've thought of your mom and your sister and your brother and your husband and your cousin and your neighbor who you were thinking need these products. And they've said, okay, we're going to give you this rank bonus. We're going to give you all these extra bonuses, and we're going to do an incentive for the people that need the products. So anybody that you're thinking of that needs these products, they have either a $10 off coupon for the smaller pack or a $20 off coupon for the larger pack. And here's something beautiful. Some of you don't know this, but when you joined Plexus as a wholesale ambassador, you can just take your products at the best price and do nothing with it. Or you can say, hey, I really do want to utilize this referral program. And then you can say, you know what? This is kind of like a franchise in a sense, where you get to do whatever you want. So, within reason. So Plexus has these incentives. I can say, you know what? I really want to go for adding 12 this month. And so in order to do that, I'm going to add on to Plexus's incentive, and I can do my own incentive. So maybe instead of just $20 from Plexus for the larger pack, maybe I know that I'm going to get $25 to $50 for every level 1 I add. So maybe I say, I want to match that, and I want to give them 20 myself. So you could offer your person $40 off a bigger pack, knowing that you're still going to make some income because you're making the 40 or 50 off the bigger pack, knowing that that's going to help you get to your incentives. And you can do that if you want. You can give them income out of your income, or you can say, nope, I need all of that for myself. So I'm just going to use the incentive that Plexus is giving, and I'm going to share with everybody that I know how incredible this deal is. And I want you to know that I didn't know about this special when I made our team calendar, but just to tell you a little secret about the way our team runs, most of us understand that God led this to our life. I know that I prayed for this opportunity, and I know that I prayed for you to be on our team, even if you didn't know that. We prayed for you to be here. And so every month when we think about, okay, what are we going to do for our team? Like, what are we going to put on the calendar? We're not just like, oh, let's just throw stuff up and see what happens. I promise you that myself and some of the other leaders on our team that you'll get to know, we think long and hard and pray long and hard about it. And I'm going to count this up. If my phone will participate, I want to count up that this month we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different events that you can plug potentials into who want more information. We have 6 events that basically means we do the work for you. We tell the people what Plexus is. We tell them how it works. We tell them why they should use it. We answer their questions, and all you have to do is connect them to us. All you have to do is plug them in. In addition to that, we have 3 opportunities for you guys to be trained. This call right here, silver in a day on the 6th, and another one on the 15th. Those are 3 live trainings. In addition to that, we have 2 whole weeks of what we call IPA, which is kind of a boring word, IPA challenges, basically income producing activity challenges that we're gonna post on this page. You see it on the calendar as Don't Get Ghosted and Tricks and Treats next week, skip a week, and the next week. That's basically where every day we're gonna post, this is exactly what you should do today. You should post this, you should send this message, and you should say this to this person, and we're gonna teach you how to invite people to the next event. In addition to that, we have 2 live Zooms for our wellness team to help them love their products. So this month, it's almost as if somebody knew the incentive Plexus was doing and told us what to put on the calendar, because that's exactly what happened, and I'm so pumped. So this month has the potential to be an incredible month. I hope that your wheels are spinning, and right now you're like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm adding 3. Okay, I'm going for the 6. Okay, I'm going for the 9. Okay, I'm going for the 12. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen right now before I stop the recording and take some live questions and answers. What's gonna happen when you get off this call is you are either going to start feeling so motivated, or you're immediately gonna say, but I can't do it. But I can't do it. Maybe I've tried before and it didn't work, or maybe I'm just not like her, or maybe I don't have the personality of my sponsor, or maybe I don't know enough people, or maybe fill in the blank. And what I want you to recognize right now, before that thought even comes, that is fear, or that is an excuse, or it's a combination of both. It's probably your own brain trying to protect you. It doesn't want you to fail, so it's gonna try to tell you not even to try. And what I want you to do is do what I have learned how to do, and what many of the other leaders have learned how to do, and what we have not mastered, but we are still trying to do on a daily basis, and that is to tell our fear to be quiet, because fear is a liar, and that is to tell our excuses to go away, because we are going to overcome them. And it's to make a decision that anybody can do this. I promise you. Right now, I'm looking at faces of people that are silver, okay? We have a mother who works preschool. We have another mom who has retired her job and homeschools 5 kids. We have a full-time caregiver of a sick uncle who also has children. We have a pastor's wife and mother. I have a mom who works full-time, and she has a newborn baby and a toddler. There's a girl who, it is 2.5 hours later in her hometown right now because she lives in Canada, and she's a pastor's wife, and she's with child. She's exhausted. There are so many people on this call who have done what we are wanting you to do, and they are still doing it, and they do it even through the fear and even through the excuses, because they make a decision that this is important to me. So what I would encourage you to do is look at your calendar and set aside some time every single day that you can work on this. That's going to look different for everybody. Some people may want 20 minutes a day. Some people may want an hour a day. Some people may want 2 hours a day. Some people may want 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day. You do what works for you based on your goal. Do you want to add 3, 6, 9, or 12? And you just decide, just like if Chick-fil-A hired me, I wouldn't tell them, well, I'm going to try to show up today. I'm going to try to see how it goes. Okay, boss? We good with that? Like, if I don't show up, it's okay, right? No. Like, if I'm going to have a job, I'm not going to be like, sorry, my husband wanted to watch Netflix tonight. Click. No. Like, if we get hired, we're there. Just like that, I want you to say, I'm in. I'm in for my 20 minutes a day, no matter what. I'm in for my 2 hours a day, no matter what. Like, I'm in, and I'm going to plug into my sponsor, to the silver page, to the Diamond Bomb Best Life Wellness page, and do what they're telling me to do. I am going to utilize these events, be at every event that I can, because I know that the process works. People right now are out there praying for what you have. You may not even know that yet. You may not even have taken a sip of your pink drink, but I promise you, there are people right now on their bathroom floor crying, puking in the toilet, wondering what's wrong with them, because that was me before Plexus. There's people laying in their bed crying, popped up on pain pills more than their stomach should handle and still being in pain and not knowing what's wrong with them. That's how I was before Plexus. There's people who wake up and have to put their kids in front of the TV and take a nap, because that's how Christy was before Plexus. There's people who get sick every time they take a bite of pizza and they don't understand why, and they don't have good milk supply and they have psoriasis. That's how Anna was before Plexus. There's people who couldn't go to the bathroom. That's how so many of us were. There are people who need what we have. They need the products, they need the opportunity, and they need you, because they may not listen to me and they may not listen to somebody else on our team, but they need you. They need you to show up. Your family needs you, and our team is so honored to have you. So that is our call for tonight. Plug into all the things. If you have any questions, pop them below. Tell us your favorite takeaway in the comments. Tell us what you loved. Tell us what your goal is. Tell us what you're excited for, and we cannot wait to see you for Silver in a Day on Sunday.